What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new WWE Champions video. And it looks like we're not getting Spring Outbreak, but instead, next week, we are getting the brand new Wrestlemania Unleashed MLC. This is going to be coming fully equipped with a brand new prize wall, as well as Mega Superstar loot, and of course, a brand new free-to-play unit in none other than Modern Era Technician MVP, The Hurt Business. This is a solid look. I was just talking about Bobby Lashley last video, and lo and behold, it appears the theme of the Wrestlemania Unleashed MLC is going to be all about the Hurt Business, because not only are we going to be getting brand new blitzes for MVP, I do highly advise this, since these daily blitzes for the MLC free-to-play champion are becoming a constant. I highly recommend hoarding all of your tickets for his specific blitz until the very end of the MLC. Once you have him high enough, we're going to have an opportunity to get him at 4-star bronze, I believe. But nonetheless, you're going to want to hold on to as many as possible, so that way once you have MVP fully maxed out and at the proper level that you can properly take him as high as possible, that way you can get more returns on those blitzes. We're also going to have a brand new Blitzmania situation going on that might be longer in terms of length, but hopefully it comes with some very solid and lucrative rewards and resources that every account will appreciate in the end. Ultimately, WrestleMania season is a be-all, end-all in WWE Champions. That always ties into the game, and I really want this one to deliver. We've had a lackluster span of a couple of weeks with the $1 Million Mayhem. We're coming off of the 4-year anniversary for Champions. I think this is a proper opportunity to not only satisfy those that are already in the community, but also welcome in some brand new blood when it comes to the player base. So hopefully they hit the mark on this one. I was highly surprised to see MVP as a technician here. I could have seen him as a trickster or a showboat. Those classes work, but I also look at it like this. Now that we have MVP officially coming into the game, that opens up the opportunity for a ruthless aggression MVP who could easily cover either the showboat class or the trickster class, but we will see how things go. And the reason why I think this WrestleMania Unleashed MLC month-long is going to be based around the theme of the Hurt Business is because not only is MVP the free-to-play unit that everyone's going to be able to get, but we also have a brand new chase champion in Modern Era Acrobat, Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Business. Now, I am going to be honest right here. I am kind of upset with the class choice. I honestly would think that Shelton would be a technician as well. We just doubled up with heavy machinery with Tucker and Otis being double showboat. There wouldn't have been an issue here had it been double tech within this month long coming up. But hey, it is what it is. Because now when I look at it, the free-to-play version of Shelton, the gold standard, he was doing his acrobatics back then, even when he was transitioning into a heel with the whole mama shtick. So him being a acrobat then would have been a lot plausible, and it would have switched things up too. Think about it, an acrobat using blast gems the way Shelton did, he still would have been able to cycle and still be able to load up his moves quite easily, and getting a tech here would have been better. But hey, ultimately we're getting a chase version of Shelton, meaning that ultimately this should be a huge upgrade from the free-to-play unit, and the free-to-play was already a solid top-tier unit as a powerhouse, so hopefully Shelton holds things down on the acrobat side of things here. But you already know now, MVP free-to-play, Shelton Benjamin, Chase, exclusive 5-star gameplay coming from the broskies, thanks to the good old folks over at Scopely, so I cannot wait to see this. Faction Feud weekend, getting ready to lock and load on that, but we got the intel from the official blog, and now we know what's coming in this next week, actually. So no Spring Outbreak, and more than likely, a lot of people are wondering, well, if this is taking place now, how long is the MLC going to go? I don't see this being an MLC that lasts in an extended period of time. If anything, it will wrap up in April, of course, but they will probably end things off with a brand new WLC week-long contest or pair up with two individuals, or maybe we get Spring Outbreak there. But WrestleMania Unleashed is looking good. We already got the tours and the requirements there, a mixed bag of content overall to be done to look forward to. There's also a brand new mystery currency that's going to be introduced that might be going into a brand new champion, a new trophy superstar similar to NWO Macho Man back in the day. We could easily see that being employed here with this mystery currency that they want us to collect over the span of the month long, and that should be interesting. Aside from that, maybe possibly the currency's either for a superstar in gear, or maybe it could be brand new currency to be used for a brand new resource or token, letting us know, hey, 5-star goals are coming shortly. A huge launch pad scenario here with this MLC for sure and champions, and I am looking forward to seeing what kind of content. Obviously, you already know what's about to go down. Free to play MLC, couple of weeks, so mega superstar per week, showdown feud. So with these guys coming into the game, I am hoping that we get the full set. So if MVP's free to play, Chase is Shelton, mega superstar Cedric Alexander, who I feel would have been the better choice to be an acrobat in this situation, but it's already set in stone. But hey, they could also do a card swap. They could easily change this. Well, I don't know. They did it with Shawn Michaels back in the day. He was originally a New Gen acrobat. They turned him into a New Gen showboat. They could easily turn Shelton Benjamin into a modern era tech alongside MVP and introduce Cedric Alexander as a acrobat or trickster. I could see either or going in this case. Definitely not a powerhouse in this situation. And of course, the almighty himself, Bobby Lashley, again, just winning the WWE Championship. This is the best opportunity to get Lashley in the game and do him justice. Mega superstar loots are always a constant in this game, but I really feel for WrestleMania, everything should be good. Discounted blitzes. I know this stuff probably isn't going to happen, but hear me out. Discounted blitzes, an additional login bonus counter with more rewards for everyone to pick up alongside shards for whoever the character is going to be. There are Hall of Fame units that are required for this upcoming MLC, so we might see some other Hall of Fame units sprinkled into this month-long mega superstar wise. But looking at it, hopefully it's a strong modern era representation for a block of content in WWE Champions moving forward. Again, MVP Shelton. Hopefully we get Cedric. Hopefully we get Bobby Lashley. And since we have content for not only the husbandos and the males, but we also have content that's going to be requiring the waifus and the females, maybe we get Bianca Belair in here too, or someone else who's top tier or interesting that people would like to see. Maybe the Iconics, since we had the tag team thing going on, or maybe we get a bunch of solid top tier or at least mid-tier mega superstar units that represent the modern era overall, and maybe it's the full men, maybe it's a couple women. I would like to see a mixed bag here for sure, but definitely want to see what the coaching abilities are going to be, the training abilities, the tag link, since they have the Hurt Business in their moniker, their epithets on their card. I want to see what the Hurt Business tag link is going to be all about. A lot of great boosts for the limited time tours and superstars that are going to be at our disposal. Again, a mixed bag when it comes to the content. We're going to have our blitzes for MVP. We're going to have Blitzmania, of course, Showdown, faction feuds, weekly blitz grinds. You already know what the spiel is going to be. And of course, they might sprinkle in some pay to play, pay to win contests and content blocks for us to entertain us. But I'm hoping for this to deliver. Again, we're coming off a rough patch with this $1 Million Mayhem. And Faction Feud's going to wrap it up. Going to make things fun and interesting for us. Not even sure how everyone's going to approach this feud. But hey, if you want to maintain your rank or you're going for higher and you want better, by all means, go all in. If you want to take it easy, it's highly understandable too. But we got something to look forward to. I know for sure I'm going to at least get the 3-star pack for MVP because I like MVP. And I'm glad that he's finally coming into the game. And with him being a technician, I want to see what kind of balance moveset he has. this definitely needs to be redemption for champions for sure. We did have the mishap with Dunn. We did get a solid unit in Zombie Jeff, but hey, MVP WrestleMania season. Make him a very viable and good unit for not only pay to play players, but free to play players as well. And that way, everyone's satisfied. He's going to be a guy that's going to be worth taking up to 9K or higher, possibly, depending on how things go for you with your solo and contest endeavors. But this is pretty dope. The Hurt Business coming into the game. WrestleMania Unleashed is officially the MLC that's getting launched next week. And again, I don't think this is going to be running from, the end of March all throughout April. More than likely, there will be a cutoff point mid-April. And then the final weeks of the month, we will get like 2 week long contests or a 2 week long contest to fill up the space in the gap. We might get zombies. There's a possibility for zombies to still come out within the midst of the MLC. There is a high possibility that we not only get the Mega Superstar loot for Unleashed, but we also get the Spring Outbreak characters as well. So that's a possibility, or it doesn't happen at all. Maybe we're turning our attention a little bit more to the other side of things with Motu, Masters of the WWE Universe. Maybe we're going to get something there. The possibilities are endless right now until it's finally set in stone. But MVP is coming to the game. Hurt Business is coming to the game. Shelton Benjamin, brand new, going from free to play to Chase. My question is, will he possibly ever get a Mega Superstar variation to fill out that? MVP making his debut. Will we see Cedric Alexander? Will we see Bobby Lashley? Are you excited for the upcoming faction feud? What are your expectations of this upcoming MLC? Again, I really think that Champions needs to turn things around. Blitzes, dope. Get discounted tickets on Blitzes. High-end rewards, not only on the prize wall, but farmable within the nodes of the MLC. If there's any trial units, make it worthwhile. Bring back the contest, possibly, that went alongside that. If not, it's cool. Introduce some more stipulation tours. Fix bugs and glitches and errors in the game. Ease up on the rates. Let the rates be a little lenient to commemorate WrestleMania. I mean, there's so many things that they could do here. Bring in boatloads of content for us to clear, giving us different things. Maybe an additional daily coin tour or resource tour, player appreciation tours, kickback tours. Bring that all back. This is a great time to make things good in the game and make things continue to roll out with some solid momentum as we move forward. We're wrapping up with the $1 Million Mayhem, of course, and that's going to be ending soon. This is about to gear up and get started. We know who our champions are going to be, who we're going to be going after and chasing. A lot of solid leaderboard rewards, let alone solo milestone rewards from the talent up in other contests. Going to be a lot of great resources up for grabs. We already know what to gear up for, but WWE Champions has a huge opportunity here. I hope they don't miss out on this, but I can't wait to see the 5-star gameplay for Shelton as well as MVP. I really hope MVP is a viable free-to-play unit that brings a lot to the table, not only as a champion that we're going to be utilizing for additional points and content to clear, but also as a trainer or coach ability. A lot of the free-to-play units that we've gotten have gotten some very incredible training and coaching abilities. Look at Lacey Evans. That is one option right there that is benefiting so many players and so many champions roster-wide. I can't wait to see what these guys do. But ultimately, one thing that I used to think about when it came to champions, when they did certain sets for month-longs, is I wish that everything went together. Like, for instance, they do have that scenario going on with a lot of the characters. Now, they finally gotten hip to it. But I would like to see an MLC where all the champions fit into place. Like, for instance, like Bobby Lashley's your main Mega Superstar for the month, right? So then you could have a viable trainer and coaching ability out of MVP as well as Shelton that could help out Bobby. Then Cedric comes into the game, it has an ability that helps out Bobby too. And then Lashley could also have an ability that could benefit all the other characters. And of course, with them having the tag link and the Hurt Business a moniker, They're obviously going to have a tag link that's going to be utilized, but it'd be cool to see champions start doing that, where all the characters that are put within a month long can basically help one another out to the maximum, and then there could be a specific top tier unit you're trying to push and sell, like Bobby Lashley, for instance, here, where it's like, okay, well, if I get Shelton and I get MVP and I get Cedric, and then if I pull like Lashley here later on down the line, I got all the pieces to make Bobby a monster aside from straps, medals, and skill plates. So it's just a possibility. Things that make things interesting for sure. I definitely would like to see some discounted pulls for the Mega Superstar loots by now. It's time to upgrade the game, get hip to it, and make things better all the way around. I know a lot of people look to the pulls and you see the success stories. You don't see the truth of being hundreds of dollars into a banner or even thousands of dollars. But we do take pride and do enjoy when members of the community end up walking away with something highly beneficial and essential to their roster and overall experience. So loots are always going to be a thing. We can tell they're never going to ease up on them, but maybe they can lighten up and be far more reasonable. Maybe implement a pity system at least throughout the month for WrestleMania. It's worth a shot. Bring back the old school loots where even if you got scoped, you at least were like a guaranteed like token sets for specific classes, maybe a little bit of TP. Y'all remember those? You've been playing for a long time. If you remember that, you could do a 30 pull on a Mega Superstar loot. And not only did you get the pulls, but after you did the pulls, you were also given like coins and tokens and resources of a specific class set. And even the class banners back in the day were good. There are so many ways that they could bring good money into WWE champions, especially with the champions that we have now. But hey, I don't work over there. I just think of the ideas. I play this game. I try to bring some insight to it, and ultimately, I want everyone to have a good time. So, what are your thoughts on WrestleMania? We know who's who. Free to play, chase wise. Looking forward to seeing the mega superstars that are to come with this. Looking forward to the content. Gets old doing the same thing every single time. Even with the stipulation tour now that we get, okay? Dailies, your dead man's, your class, your showdown daily grind, your weekend faction feud and showdown grinds, your blitz grinds throughout the week, whatever contests come and go. Yeah, they're cool. Some of the tours hit all the right spots. Other times not so much. Sometimes it's not even worth the effort of your time, but teamwork makes the dream work in this game, so it pushes you to go forward. But it would be nice to get some consistent blocks and stints of quality content for everyone to enjoy, take down, get great resources from it, and walk away fulfilled and achieved instead of just going through the motions and being miserable in purgatory. So let's see what WrestleMania Unleashed has for us. I can't wait to see how these characters play. MVP looks like a boss. The artwork as of late has been amazing, and I hope that the actual characters in game fit the bill too. And they right the wrongs of my boy Benjamin, because they had his head all jacked up for that modern era version. But let's see if the rest of the Hurt Business comes out here. Let's see if we get any top tier waifus. Let's see who's going to come out with the dominating trainer and coaching abilities, because just because a champion might be whack gameplay wise doesn't mean that they aren't a valuable asset in another way when it comes to this game, especially with where we are now with titles, straps, skill plates, perks involved. Yeah, survival of the fittest for sure. So any boost, any RNG luck blessing will definitely benefit your account one way or the other. But nonetheless, hey yo, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always and forevermore to each and every single one of you, my beloved. Pardon me, my beloved hashtag champions fam. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the bad guy WWE champions, Zeke 4-0. And until next time, let's chop it up within the comments below. But upcoming MLC content town up coming with that. Get that legendary strap for MVP. Will he be a viable, top-notch, top-tier quality, high-end, free-to-play MLC unit? Or will he be a flop? And Shelton Benjamin, Chase Champion, Is he going to be worth it? We're getting some solid competition now. Montez Ford just came out. We're going to need to see what things go when it comes to different classes and class dominance overall. But I am looking forward. I have high expectations for this MLC. I have high expectations for this block of content that's coming up. And as always, I will be here to break things down as usual. So until next time, stay tuned. Peace!